Welcome to part 3 of the HOD video series, which delves into the town center zone within the city. The town center designation of the general plan allows for up to 40 dwelling units per acre and an FAR of up to 0.85. The map on the right identifies the town center designation in the heart of the city along Calaveras Boulevard. However, residential-only projects are not permitted under any circumstance. Residential mixed use is allowed, but a project must have a minimum of 0.35 FAR of non-residential use to get the 40 unit per acre residential density. Current town center areas include shopping centers and small businesses that cater to the everyday needs of the local community. However, some of the buildings are aging and have underutilized commercial spaces. They are generally characterized by large surface parking lots and a few vacant parcels. Overall, these areas present opportunities for mixed-use development. TC at Calaveras Boulevard includes some successful single-story shopping centers, which are unlikely to be redeveloped, some large surface parking lots, smaller parcels with commercial uses south of Calaveras Boulevard, a few vacant parcels identified as potential housing sites in the six-cycle housing element. Implementing the goals and policies through the HOD. The HOD envisions transforming these neighborhoods into mixed-use communities that prioritize placemaking. Placemaking involves creating public spaces, supporting local businesses, improving public health, and providing amenities and housing that align with the community's goals and vision. Additionally, the redevelopment will be complemented by streetscape and other improvements that are contextual to the local area. Accordingly, the plan recommendation would allow mixed-use buildings in these zones, while certain parcels will allow residential-only projects, and there will be a strong emphasis on affordable housing throughout. As a result, the city stands to benefit from increased revenue, heightened demand for retail services and businesses, additional housing options, and increased availability of amenities for local residents. The project examined 3 distinct types of development and their potential for redevelopment within the TC area. These include big box retail and grocery stores with large surface parking lots, where the goal is to preserve the commercial floor area while allowing for mixed-use development. These are unlikely to redevelop anytime soon and are classified as TC1. TC2 includes smaller parcels with commercial uses along streets, which are ideal for mixed-use development, with commercial establishments on the ground floor and residential units above. The third category pertains to larger parcels that are unsuitable for commercial use, such as those located on secondary streets, lacking street frontages, or adjacent to residential zones. These sites have been classified as TC3 and would allow for residential-only projects without precluding commercial development. The TC area is currently marked by large commercial centers with surface parking lots and some vacant parcels. The sites are categorized into 3 distinct types of development or potential for redevelopment based on their size, location, current use, and future use. The parcels in blue are larger stores with surface parking lots that would become TC1. These are unlikely to redevelop. The parcels in pink are smaller and have street frontages, so would allow for commercial mixed use. And the parcels in yellow are vacant or on secondary streets, ideal for residential-only development. Presented here is a conceptual illustration of what Phase 1 redevelopment could entail. This initial phase would likely introduce new housing options as well as additional open spaces and pedestrian-friendly streets to the area. Phase 2 would redevelop more housing at the further end of TC along 680. Phase 3 would redevelop the parcels along streets and introduce small businesses, restaurants, and stores to serve the residential units. And finally, here's what the full redevelopment of TC at Calaveras Boulevard would look like at the proposed densities and heights. This revitalization effort would entail a mix of retail stores, restaurants, housing, open spaces, and other amenities. Thank you for watching the video. To learn more about NCMU in detail, please proceed to watch video 2 through the links on the website. After viewing the videos, please provide your feedback using the survey link on the screen.